So what did you think of the fight?
I think that Miguel Cotto at one particular time was one of the best welterweights, but I think with him fighting Margarita took a lot out of him. Him in another war with Zab Judah and with Clotty. He's been in a lot of wars lately, so I don't think he's the same Miguel Cotto. Not taking nothing away from him, not saying that he still can't beat certain fighters in the sport of boxing, but I don't think he's the same Miguel Cotto.
How impressed were you with Pacquiao?
I mean, Manny Pacquiao went out there and done what he had to do. You know, only thing I can say is he's a fighter just like I'm a fighter. And he went out there and the thing is with me, Pacquiao, I don't see no versatility in Manny Pacquiao. I see just a fighter, you know, a good puncher, but just one-dimensional.
Do you think he executed the perfect game plan? Because people last night were saying to us he was sensational.
I mean, I don't think it was the same Miguel Cotto. I mean, me, myself, I mean, you see when I fight guys like Marquez, you know, I see when I fought Marquez, the same way I went in the fight is the same way I came out. Now, you go watch Marquez and Pacquiao, you see the same way Pacquiao went in is not the same way he came out. So, you know, what I do to fighters, they say it's boring because I'm just that much better than fighters. They're going to say, oh, Floyd it was a boring fight just because I didn't take punishment or get beat up. There's nothing cool about being beat up and taking punishment and making a ton of money but not being able to spend your money in the long run.
Manny Pacquiao, like yourself, has gone up through the weights, 5-weight world champion, and all the talk now is of the two of you getting it on.
Yeah.
Will it happen?
Well, you know, once again, what the fans, certain fans see what they want to see. I mean, and what I speak on is the truth. You know, Eric Morales is a fighter. When Eric Morales was washed up, it's the same guy who beat Manny Pacquiao. And Eric Morales beat Manny Pacquiao after being beat by Zaire Rahim. And they talk about he come from 106. He was 16. Manny Pacquiao was 16 when he weighed 106. Just like me, when I was 16, I was fighting at 106. I was just an amateur. You know, my dad could have turned me pro and guided my career if that was the case, but it didn't happen. And then Marquez, he fought him to a draw. Then he struggled with him. He struggled with Marquez. Oscar De La Hoya, he fought an Oscar De La Hoya that I already beat. And you know, when I fought Oscar De La Hoya, they chose the gloves for me. And you never heard of a fighter choosing another fighter's gloves in a championship fight. I wasn't even able to choose my own gloves. Now you take Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya went down to a welterweight, a weight which Oscar De La Hoya haven't made in 9 years. And then once we got Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton is a guy he can't keep ballooning up in weight and coming down, ballooning up in weight and coming down. You know, he ballooned up in weight and came down to welterweight, but then the fight against Pacquiao, he had to go down 7 more pounds. So, you know, like I said before, that's wear and tear on the body. And I already knocked, you know, I beat Ricky Hatton when he was undefeated. You know, I beat Oscar De La Hoya for the junior middleweight title after him coming off a very impressive knockout over Ricardo Mayorga. They said, you know, his career has revived and he rehabilitated himself and he came back. So, and then once I beat Marquez, it's the weight. Then he's over the hill. But then Marquez and Manny Pacquiao is the same size. So I mean, like I said before, I'm always in a no-win situation. If the fight ever happens with me and Pacquiao, and when I beat him, people is not going to be surprised because